So I have my Swarms financial agent here. Uh, I'm calling it the Sam Butler Investment Agency, but essentially, kind of in a micro packaged level, it is supposed to simulate, what an investment team, kind of what kind of reports they may be generating on specific stocks or a specific portfolio, using kind of some agentic analysts. So I use OpenAI. Originally, I was using 4.1, but running it into token limit issues. So I used the 4.1 mini, the fin data API key to get news, and uh, price data, all that sort of thing. Fred to get macro data. I just have a SEC API key in there. Um, yeah, so essentially, I've got my senior equity analyst, head of market strategy, chief economist, senior portfolio manager, and then a chief investment officer. And then kind of what they actually do is within the parentheses. Um, so then, kind of once each agent runs, it will then kind of synthesize those findings into a PDF document for Sam Butler's investment agency that is supposed to look somewhat professional, but it could use some cleaning up. But essentially, it should be generating some charts and um, creating some sort of proxy for what a report may look like uh, if you were to scale this out, and make it pretty comprehensive. Right now, it takes 3-4 minutes to run, but if you wanted to run for 30 minutes and then you know give you a bunch of different technicals and um, different financial charting, and further web search, look through 10Ks. We could plug those functionalities in. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and switch over. All right. So uh, we have our agents in here. So essentially, I need to copy my command here. Let's get rid of this. Uh, but yeah, we have our agents. Let's use the swarms system. So we have a stock agent, a specific prompt, market agent, overall market sentiment, indices, sector rotations, that type of thing, macro level data, central bank policies, global trade, um, company specific news, risks, press releases, um, and then our investment agent kind of generating these buy, sell, holds. And these are kind of arbitrary. You could probably, if I was working within a firm, I'm sure they would have specific policies on how they label buy, sell, hold. Maybe not. I don't know. But this is what it'll kind of give me, and it'll provide support for its findings. And then our report aggregation agent is our chief investment officer, and that's going to synthesize everything using the PDF parser utility and give us our report. And so we kind of have this arrangement of flow where there's some context passed between each agent. And you can see kind of each one uses this kind of master prompt that it pulls from swarms. And it'll also kind of save each output, making sure we kind of track all this. So if we were to go all the way down here, yeah. And I had this working for about 7 stocks, so kind of trying to work up to a full portfolio. I was just running into the token limits, but I'm sure if I was within an investment firm, the price that they pay for tokens would be no issue. Um, but yeah, so we have kind of the PDF utilities that let us make these reports and kind of synthesize everything. But we'll go and give this a spin here, see what happens. So we're doing Apple and Microsoft, and it's downloading price data from Yahoo Finance. Kind of the easiest way just to get the kind of recent movements in price. All right, so you can see it's getting going on Apple here. Valuation comparisons, um, summary and recommendations, AI cloud leaders. It's kind of giving everything within the context of how a portfolio manager would look at a stock. Central banks have maintained tightening bias, combat inflation. Yeah, so we're going through recent headlines here. Some upcoming catalysts that should be we should be aware of. So then we see the investment agent getting going. So it's expecting a 1 year turn of 15 to 20% at a buy. High confidence from our investment agent here. Strong earnings momentum, high margin services growth. Fall back below 165 could signal short-term consolidation. Uh, these technicals are just flat out wrong, but it looks like our price data was right. Yeah. Oh, I'll have to investigate that. All right. So we're here. So hopefully, yeah, you can see this. So here's kind of the report that I have it generated as. So gives our expected return, individual stock analyses. So we have Apple analysis, and it charted, did some charting. Um, and you can see it's just kind of copy and pasting what the output was on each kind of stock. Yeah, that was the goal, was to kind of work towards something that could be sent out as a report. I know my group, um, worked on that economic summary bot, and so something like this could be used for that, where we have a little bit more comprehensive data sets incorporated in there. Um, but yeah, uh, that is kind of my project. I'm gonna keep working on it over the summer and hopefully work towards a more robust portfolio uh, analysis. But still pretty cool of the functionalities and capabilities. It's generally right. Supply chain constraints, regulatory scrutiny in the US and EU, macro uncertainties, interest rate volatility, but corporate earnings remain strong, which has been true this week. So I like the way this front page looks. Everything else, not so much, but we'll keep working.